They took your name, your land, your language, but not your legacy. Reclaim it at AfricanAncestry.com.
This would have you take the lesson of the struggle over capital in New York and its lessons for Grenada. So in New York, like Grenada, we got just about everything black. Mayor's black, everybody's black, except wealth. And wealth is by and large white and others. The scale of it, of course, is enormous. The budget of New York State is $257 billion, $137 billion for the city's budget, trillions of dollars in pension funds. Yet not one dime goes to black banks in New York. Not one dime of state money or city money is in black banks. So we see some strange things. We see that the 1%, the capitalist class, the guys that really on top of this business, they do some interesting stuff. They socialize capital, but privatize wealth. They do not invest their own money. They're investing your money, but they have found a way of making themselves wealthy by investing your money. To deal with this, we're going to, you're right, the previous speakers are right. We're going to have to use a mixed economy. You're going to have to use a hybrid system, a mixed economy. You're going to have to figure some things out, and you really should head for South-South trade. You've got pioneers up here. Just about everybody up here is saying similar things in a different way. Some of us are, like Dr. Dillon, are pioneers of the South-South trade in Africa and other places. We're going to have to use South-South trade, but we too have to figure out how do we get this wealth into the hands of the people. We have not figured that out, my friends. We have figured out how to make some blacks wealthy, but we have not figured out how to bring wealth to the people themselves. So we're going to have to play with this model. And Dr. Frazier, I've doctorized you, is certainly a leader in responsible capitalism. Responsible, how do we make a type of capitalist class that gives a damn about us? How do we get some folk who have some wealth to understand that their wealth is really determined from us, and if we go down the drain, they do too? It seems easy to say, but hard to do. Now, of course, we have to go a step further and understand that, as Dr. Daniels understands, that we need new models. One of the models that we can look at, of course, is Mondragon. What they're doing in Spain. The Mondragon Cooperative in Spain is a cooperative system that has generated, they have more than $1 billion a year in revenue. And this is owned by everyday people. $1 billion a year. They have all kinds of factories. They've got the stuff that Marcus Garvey was talking about. They do their own shoes. Supermarkets, you name it, they do. But they have pioneered a type of wealth that's going to the people. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it something we should look at? Of course. For the people of Grenada especially, can I encourage you to study and look at the idea of a public bank? A public bank beyond, even beyond Mondragon. A public bank. There's a lot of them in Europe. One of them is in the U.S. For example, back to New York State, $257 billion a year. Most of that money is held by 5 banks. The top 5, you know the usual suspects. They hold your money and they charge you to hold your money. They're making money by having your money. Then they're charging you for it's amazing. It's,
for the privilege of ripping.
yes, it's organized crime. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. The former Senator Sanders. So under those conditions, a public bank, most banks, of course, have a fiduciary responsibility. They have to give money to their stockholders. That they have to do for their stockholders. A public bank has you as a stockholder. So they have different interests they can do. In South Dakota, where this is, their motto says they want to, of course, they want to bring people to South Dakota. Nobody wants to go there for good reason. But they will help you buy a home or start a business. And they're not really interested in the interest that you will pay them, because it is a social good. The monies that Grenada is putting into these banks, if there were a public bank where you could say the social good is creating businesses or helping people buy homes, or your infrastructure, your roads, why pay all of this money to these big banks when you may be able to finance much of it yourself?